Hello everyone, and welcome to my ongoing playthrough of TACOMA. Now, we've spent the last several chapters just getting to know the crew, getting some insights as to who they are, what their general situations are, and now things are starting to get a little more tense, because now we've learned that the crew has hatched a plan to try to get off the station before they run out of breathable air. They had a plan to rig one of the cargo delivery drones as a passenger vehicle so they could ride that off the station down to the moon. However, here in the tea garden, we witnessed a conversation between Evie and Clive where Evie has some serious misgivings as to what their chances of success and survival are. The other thing that we saw, and we'll see it coming up in a moment, is we saw the oxygen tanks having ruptured. We saw evidence of the rupture, but what's curious is the tanks are the only thing that appear to be damaged, and this was the result of orbital debris, they said. It's really curious that only the tanks and nothing else around them would be damaged. You can see they're all blown out. See there. So that's very curious. You'd think there would be holes in the solar panels or anything else, but nothing. Alright, so we had some additional conversations from the lobby here going off in multiple directions. And it looks like so I'm going to go back to the beginning, and we're going to follow a few things here. Of course, this group conversation we already overheard. Alright. Right here.
Break.
I can't believe everybody went along with this.
No, I didn't expect him to either.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So now we actually have to build this thing.
Yeah, that was the whole point. Hold on, I need to ask Evie something.
Are you okay?
Evie! Hey, Evie, hey, I know you're all like gung-ho to help us out and everything, but I did the math. If we could get this done in like 48 hours, not 72...
Could the rest of us wait longer to go in?
Exactly.
Listen, ladies, I get it. You're trying to do right by us, but every minute we wait to go in is a minute you don't have to get this thing flying.
So it looks like Natalie has some kind of misgivings about the crew going into cryogenic stasis. I know that the doctor had expressed concerns as well. They said past 72 hours, and there is a risk of brain damage and other potential health problems. So, we've seen the rest of this conversation before, but let's fast forward a little more.
We've got to give you every chance we can to succeed.
So, there's no way we can convince you?
We made a plan. Now we just need to hold up our end of the bargain.
Then I guess we should stop wasting time and get to work.
This is gonna be good, Evie. You just wait. Ride of your life.
More ways than one. Okay, where do we start?
Start? I got things started as soon as this all went down. I'll show you what I got lined up. To the workshops!
Okay, and that's where it leads off there. Now we need to follow Sarah and Andrew. Okay, right here.
Head downstairs and get started on
Oh my
something.
god.
Okay. Hey, Andrew. Andrew.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, are you okay?
Evie! Hey!
Nope, I'm not.
Hey,
Okay.
Okay, there was a code there. Let's see if we can wind back and figure it out like we did. Hang on.
Yeah.
Hold on, I need to ask Evie something. Evie!
Nope, I'm not.
Okay.
One more time.
See something.
You okay?
Nope, I'm not.
Okay, I saw the code 0281. And apparently Andrew is not okay.
Okay. Well, do you want to talk about...
I can't do it. I can't. This is all crazy.
But you said you...
I know. Okay, I know what I said. But what was I supposed to say? You all pressured me.
Andrew.
They really expect us to climb into some jury-rigged thing and ride it through space just because VT might not come pick us up. It's insane. And first we all have to get in cryo just for the privilege... Well, some of us do.
Andrew, I don't know what to say. Bert and Nat need us. They need you.
Well, I'm not doing it. I'm not getting in cryo. I'm gonna be the same one here. You know, nobody even considered that VT might come pick us up in time if we just wait. Nobody even considered it.
Listen, just... don't talk to anybody else about this for now, okay? And if I were to call the crew into medical, you'd show up, right?
I guess it depends what it is.
Okay. Just... give me a little time.
Yeah, so Andrew's not very confident in this plan either.
Hey, Odin.
Yes, Andrew?
What should I do?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I just want to go home.
I understand.
Do you?
I believe that I do.
Can you tell me the average time it's taken VT to send an evac crew to investigate situations like this?
The average time between a remote facility losing ground contact and an investigative crew arriving on site is 98.4 hours.
God damn it.
Please try not to be worried, Andrew.
That's easy for you to say. You don't have lungs. So, what do you think we should do?
Standard operating procedure requires all crew to engage cryogenic hibernation until help arrives.
Yeah, you know people die in cryo, right?
I know. Sometimes.
If if we don't make it out of this, can you deliver a message to my family?
I will do everything in my power.
I'll send you something later, all right?
Of course.
Okay, so he was looking at something here. And Odin mentioned that the average time between loss of contact with Venturius and the time of arrival of a rescue crew is 98 hours, which is double the maximum time, so that's not workable either. What have we got here? This is from 3 days ago. Corrupted. From Mark Figueroa. Andrew, I'm not talking about who's paying the bills, I'm talking about Nicholas. See you every 4 months, and that's not even taking my feelings into account, which I'll just set aside for now. You might not think he's showing it, but Nicholas really wishes you were here. Listen, if you back out of your contract renewal, we'll figure out a way to make it work. You know my parents did well in the currency crash. My dad always says, corrupted, I just want you home. And Andrew says, relying on your parents' charity is your solution? I'm building equity up here. My loyalty will pay for Nicholas' school, and if I back out of this contract, we'll lose all that, and I am not. Don't appreciate this emotional sabotage when you know. Really getting hard not to feel unappreciated. Listen, sorry, I just... And that's when connection was lost. Okay. What else do we have? Message with Evie. So I guess we should just carry on as normal. We don't have much time, we need to make a contingency plan. But VT's supposed to come pick us up, right, within 24 hours? Listen, just increase our oxygen supply in the short term if worst came to worst. So he was doing something to try to boost the supply of oxygen. Message with Natalie. There's really no way of getting a signal out? There must be something you haven't tried yet. No, Andrew, all comms are routed through a secured VT laser array and it's been destroyed and the redundancies were destroyed. Stop messaging me. Yeah, so he was pretty desperate for the idea of a distress call.
Well, looks like this'll work. Give us a few extra hours anyway. Thanks, Odin.
Lead the way.
Okay, Evie, Hello? Guess I'll catch up with y'all later then.
And that's where the recording ends. Alright, so let's go back to when Andrew and Sarah were talking. And then we'll follow Sarah. So let's wind back. Alright, there's Sarah.
And if I were to call the crew into medical, you'd... Give me a little time. Odin, I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out.
Close your eyes.
I did already.
A light wind rustles the green tall grass. Your skirt billows gently. Warm sun caresses your back.
Yes.
You begin walking forward. The grass is cool. Your feet parted with each step. Do you see what is in front of you?
As I step through the grass, I naturally come upon a path.
Yes.
The dirt of the path is soft on the soles of my feet. I don't know what's going to happen to us, Odin.
Sarah.
Let's see what she was looking at. She's having an anxiety attack, that's obvious. Okay. So this must be the path that she was trying to visualize with Odin's help.
Soft on the soles of my feet. I don't know what's going to happen to us, Odin.
Sarah.
I am striding forward confidently upon my appointed path. Wherever it takes me is where I am meant to be. I am striding confidently on my appointed path.
Sarah.
Yes, Odin?
Are you going to be all right?
I think so. Oh, Evie. Do you think you could get everyone to medical? I want to make sure they've got the best shot at waking back up once they do go in.
All right. How about this? Let's give folks a little time to regroup. But why don't Clive and I follow you over there right now and get ours done? No time like the present.
Lead the way.
And we've seen this. So this is interesting. So we've been in the tea garden. I don't think we've been in Andrew's office. Let's look there. Well, this is food supply. We were here because this is where Sarah was freaking out. Here's the office. Alright. We have a picture here. So this was Andrew when he was a kid. Vegetarian biryani mix. What's this? Pencil tin. 0281. I think that was the code we used to get in that one room. A clipboard. Policy change request form. Official corporate day of mourning to be instituted on September 15th of each year, memorializing the Tibetan genocide of 2052. My family and thousands of others were indelibly sundered in this horrific ethnic cleansing event. My parents and I escaped Tibet as refugees. My grandmother, like so many others, was not so lucky. Her memory spurs me to make this request once more. Days of memorial like this are crucial to ensuring that the memory of the people and traditions lost in this terrible event, and of course it stops there. Let's look at his computer. More about the Venturis belt. Okay, his credentials. AGR Logistics Certification, Biomaintenance Certification. Some messages. Congratulations, Venturis Belt property owner. Dear contractor in good standing Dagab, this message confirms completion of your requested currency conversion. Loyalty has been removed from your account at a value of 154,155 SGD and applied to your Venturis Belt Employee Investment Plan pre-registration fee. You are now the proud owner of Orbital Bungalow 0182 in the Venturis Belt. When facilities become operational later in 2088, you will make money every time a passenger rents out your Orbital Bungalow. Congratulations on this wise investment, and welcome to the Venturis family. I see. Alright, what else do we have here? To all station crew, beautiful orchids. Hi everyone. My orchids have been growing gloriously in botany this winter, and they're ready to be propagated. If anyone would like a small orchid plant to brighten up their bunk, let me know. They do take a bit of care, but I'm happy to include instructions and answer any questions. Please write back if you'd like one. Okay. Oop. Okay, so we've covered his office. There's protein growth. That's the tea garden. Personal quarters. We might as well cover that. So, and we've got some AR data here.
Okay, Odin. Ready? I'm gonna do it this time.
Spitfire's Revenge. Looks like it was playing a game of some kind. Venturis stock tumbles following failure of orbital workers' safety bill. Bill would have repealed the Human Oversight Accord, opening the door to ambitious Venturis Belt project. Really? They were trying to repeal the Human Oversight Accord? Space travel and hospitality corporations like Venturius are seeing their profits shrink. Enter the Venturius Belt, a flock of 1,000 automated economy orbital bungalows arrayed around Earth. Full automation of orbital facilities is currently outlawed by the Human Oversight Accord, which requires... And of course, we covered that in another data log elsewhere. Human oversight is just that. Anything with an AI, you need a human overseer. Over 15 billion SGD into the development, manufacturing, and deployment of the bungalows themselves, and also into extensive lobbying, largely through sympathetic Councilmember Douglas Chun for repeal of... Councilmember Chun stepped down from his seat 3 months ago. OCEP delegates voted against the measure 418 to 132, leaving the Human Oversight Accord in place. Venturi stock dropped to an all-time low following the OCEP vote and continuing public outrage from those who have prepaid for Venturi's Belt timeshare memberships. This has led to speculation that Sergio Venturi's position as CEO may be directors could not be reached for comment. So, VT was bucking for the Human Oversight Accord to be repealed. And this looks like a Christmas photo with Andrew, Mark, and their son, Nicholas. Nice. Yes, I opened it. And? I'm not sure I get it. You need to pass them out to the rest of the crew, so that they're not blinded by the glare off your damn shiny scalp. Nicholas! Haha, happy birthday, Dad. Interesting. Curious. Alright, so they were playing a game, Sarah and Andrew, Spitfire's Revenge. We also see over here Amazon University. That must be where Nicholas is looking to attend. We have a book here, The Gardens at Versailles. We have a drawer. What do we got here? We got some athletic weights. Nutrition bar. Cigarette pack. Cruth. "20 flameless disposable cigarettes. Do not light, keep away from flame." Interesting. What is this? Tissues. And I also see a Tibetan prayer flag here. Snack bites. Papers. Amazon University Buffalo. And if Nicholas is able to secure a position with Amazon Original Content following graduation, we offer tuition forgiveness programs that could result in a college education for Nicholas at effectively no cost to you. Interesting. Alright. So this is a good place to stop. So we've learned a lot here about their plans to try to get off the station. We've learned that Evie and Andrew both have their misgivings. Sarah as well. So we'll have to keep going through the records to see if we find out whether they succeeded or not. This is getting really exciting. So thanks again for your time, and I'll see you in the next chapter.